wasn't for me, and like I was just very socially awkward, and that literally the day after I didn't get a bid or anything. I
Okay.
just posting on TikTok a bid. It's like a sorority. I don't know. It's like a letter, and they open up and they're like, yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Um,
if you got accepted to the
yeah.
sorority.
And so, which I didn't even go to bid day because my Rogam called me and was like, you're not getting a bid, so I don't want this to be awkward. Get a card, and then
Yeah.
everyone
This
does.
is not even
I
fun.
was like, oh. So I literally just went and posted, and then they just started doing well really quickly. And then the pandemic happened a few weeks later, and then I just needed like a creative outlet because I was a dance and fashion major. I needed like a creative outlet, so I just took that on.
You
Did
know, a lot of
some-
people actually have the same exact story. I hear when people talk about like blowing up or creating on the internet, it all like started during like COVID. Or
Yeah,
like, why do I always say COVID? The pandemic. That's the word. I always say COVID times.
yeah.
That sounds
It's the same
crazy.
thing. It's the same
During like the pandemic, like everyone like really popped off or like started getting like more creative in that point of
thing.
time
Yeah.
because you were bored. You're sitting at home bored and nothing to do. So what else are you supposed to do besides make a fool of yourself on the internet? You know?
Yeah. I was like, I don't care.
Or do you
Yeah.
remember the first thing you ever like posted that like went viral?
It was probably when I used to do the iPad. I did these things called iPad duets, where like, um, if someone did like a cooking video or like a video recording their family doing something, I would pretend I would duet it, and then I would do the POV of the people that or whatever is being filmed of. So
Yeah.
like I would memorize what the person behind the camera is saying. Like today, I have um like I've made pasta for you guys, and like I don't know, just like a.
Yeah.
And I would literally just like I would memorize everything and then lip sync
I know
it.
what you mean. I've seen.
Yeah, and I would take on like the mannerisms and like I would have
Yeah.
the props and stuff.
Mm.
But yeah,
And have you always had a love for like doing like character work and stuff like that, or it just like kind of happened naturally or randomly?
um, well, I mean, after that, I kind of started doing just like parodies of like different, I guess different, just like Disney shows or Disney clips, just like cheesy stuff. And then I just started doing my own characters after a bit. Um, just kind of randomly picked it up because I always did characters like or weird impersonations growing up, but like I would literally like put on a wig and like an outfit for whenever me and my mom would watch like Project Runway. I would dress up as Tim Gunn
Yeah.
and just like him. I don't know,
Yeah.
and then just like stuff like that. But I guess I was just like posting it and then just kind of took it on. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then when I moved out to LA, I did like a whole character school program and stuff, and now I'm doing like live comedy and sketch comedy as well.
You and I are the complete opposite in that way because I did like grow up when I was like when I grew up I was shy and like I would never could never would never even still to this day kind of a little bit like perform in front of people or like be in front of a crowd in general. I literally had theater class when I was in middle school and I would like I had to do this scene with this one other boy in my class and I literally almost fainted just standing in front of the crowd in front of like 10 people. And it wasn't even like literally 10 people in the crowd. And I literally felt like I was going to like convulse and pass out. So I'm like, it's intriguing to hear like how someone can be like shy or reserved, but still like turn that part of themselves off and like perform for people.
Yeah,
So it's,
it was not always like the case. Like even in like I did musical theater, but I never did any speaking roles. Like I just did the dancing part, but like I was way too scared to talk or like do any of that. But I think like the social media, like just seeing how many people see you online just makes you not afraid. I don't know to do it in front of like a crowd of like maybe 100 people. 'Cause it's like
yeah.
okay, embarrassed myself in front of way more people. Doing
Yeah.
100 people at like a sketch show or like a stand-up show is not as intimidating when you look at it like that.
And you do like stand-up comedy now?
Yeah, yeah, I do stand-up. I do sketch shows and stuff. I just did. I just hosted last week at the Hollywood Improv.
People
Um,
do sketch shows like in person?
yeah, I used to go to a lot of like groundling shows, and I did like the.
It's like
Uh,
improv?
yeah, I mean, it's there are improv shows. I have done improv shows, but there's also like sketch shows where you're kind of like you write a sketch, like kind of like a video
Yeah.
concept like that I would do, but just live.
Yeah.
And there's room for like improv and whatnot, but
You don't
yeah.
find that like nerve-wracking at all? It's like being in front of like a group of people and then like basically making a fool of yourself?
I think it's so much fun because it's like also it's with like a group of people that are also in on just the bit and just
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just fun. Just playing pretend.
That's
Honestly,
literally exactly what we're doing right now. But it's like a little different to me because it's like I can't see them. And like it feels like I'm just kind of like just talking to you and I just see words on my screen. So it's like whatever. So I couldn't imagine like, well, I could now. It's not as hard as it used to be. But like a year ago, me could not imagine like being in front of a crowd of people and then having to like make them laugh. Like that was crazy.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
how did you get into stand up? You just like randomly did it, or did somebody like recommended to you or something?
Um, I honestly just wanted to do something that challenged me because I knew that I was not good at like I did the whole Groundlings program like over a year and a half ago. Like I did the whole course, but I didn't do I don't know, I just wanted to try being on stage alone.
Yeah,
Like that'd be a lot more intimidating. And also it's just another completely different part of your brain, like writing for stand up opposed to writing for sketch. Um and I don't know, I just kinda wanted to give it a try because like my friend Trevor Wallace, he's been doing it for so long and like I've been doing sketch with him and like I've just kind of been asking questions throughout the years, just kind of like interested. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to give it a try. So
yeah.
yeah,
And the first time you did it, it was like exhilarating, or you felt like you like tanked it.
I wanted to throw up.
And why didn't you? Because that would have been more.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, that would have been funny. But, I don't know. I mean, it gets easier as you do it more and more. But it's just like, it is scary. It's like really nerve wracking when you're up there, especially when you're talking about like your own personal experiences, like your own set, your own like it's like TMI. Like you're telling people you're personal. Like,
Yep, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, how do you come up with the jokes? Like, what is your like process of that?
So,
Do you pull them from your life, or is this like made up stuff?
what I basically do is I like take like I don't know, I have like a section in my notes for stand up and then a section for sketch stuff. So I basically, whenever I come across like a funny situation, like socially, I'll write it down and then I'll be like, okay, would this be funnier in a set or in a sketch? But I don't know. I usually I have like certain ideas or concepts that are kind of like that happen to me where I'm like, wait, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of work it into a set. And then I have like a friend that I do, I did stand up. I did a class before I started doing stand up. And I have this like girlfriend from my class she also does stand up and stuff too. So we just kind of like run each other's bits by each other.
Yeah.
And just like figure out how to put the jokes and the words like in a cohesive set. But
Would you say, since moving to LA, you moved to LA how long ago? Like 4 years ago, you said?
yeah, 4 years ago.
You say moving here was like the best decision you made for your career and life? Or it's like whatever?
Probably. I mean, the only place I've ever wanted to live was LA because I wanted to do Um, I wanted to do commercial dance for a living at first. Like that's the only thing I wanted to do, and fashion.
Hmm.
So I already wanted to live out here for
Yeah.
that, for entertainment. Um, and I think the way that I moved out here was it was unique because it was for a content house.
Oh,
Um,
okay. How was that?
it was, yes.
Yeah. What was that experience like? What was it like to get into a house with other creators that you probably haven't met before? And like,
Yeah.
yeah, what was that like?
It was like, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was very intimidating. Especially moving across the country. Like, I was the only creator like in school too. And like,
Was it
coming
like all around like your age or like younger, older?
Um, like around the same age. Like a few people were a few years older, a few years younger. I was probably like the middle age, but it was very intimidating because like I'd never like met any other creators before.
Yeah.
But I
Do they have
mean,
like requirements for you guys? Like you had to post certain stuff, certain times, or like
yeah. So it was called the Go House. And it was like we filmed every day, and the days that we would film would basically be living on YouTube, like an episode.
yeah,
It'd be like a reality show, game show type of thing.
yeah.
And then, wait, so I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Anyways, we just filmed every day, and then they would post the episodes on YouTube. And then, I mean, it was a fun experience. It was also very stressful.
Yeah.
Very stressful. There's videos of me crying online.
And you said it all is on YouTube.
What'd you
Is
say?
it on YouTube now or no?
Am I on YouTube or are they on YouTube?
No, episodes.
Yeah, they're on YouTube still, I think.
Would you say you regret it, or would you say that it was like a learning experience and you wouldn't like take it back if you could?
I wouldn't take it back. It was a learning experience. It kind of like just taught me to be independent because, like, I mean, there was no other way. I was like, I didn't know how else I was gonna move out to LA without. I mean, it was free rent,
Yeah.
like in exchange for posting. So there was that, and I don't know. I also made me not take things for granted because, like, also after the show, like, I didn't have anywhere to live, so I couch surfed or I lived in my friend's garage for a bit. So like I feel like the experience, like the transition was difficult. It also made me learn how to monetize because I didn't know how to like do brand deals or how to I don't know. So I don't know. It just made me work harder and post a lot more and learn how to navigate adulthood in
Speaking of navigating,
a weird way.
the social media, how do you feel the social media has like impacted your life? Like, where did you think that you were gonna be here, where you are now, like 6 years ago, and then now in the future? I mean, in the present. Sorry, I have a little cold. Now in the present.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Now in the present, how has social media or is social media like projecting you to your future goals?
So I'm very thankful for social media because it totally broke me out of my shell. I would have never thought in a million years I'd be able to do comedy in front of other people. So it was always funny with like very close friends and stuff. But I feel like that, I mean, I always wanted to do entertainment, but posting online my cringiness and like my characters and stuff has just completely opened up a whole other creative world for me. Because before, I always loved like creative arts and stuff, but I mean, I was just like, I don't know, like looking back at it, I was like, I could never do that stuff. Like, I was always way too scared to. I always wanted to, and I did in the privacy of my own home, but just, it just gave me the courage to just be more confident and put myself out there. And like just posting in general, being able to monetize that has helped me like pay for acting classes, pay for, like comedy school, you know, meet people in the stand up space. There's like just tons of opportunities, and yeah.
What would you say are like downsides of doing social media? Because me personally, what I would say, like one of them is, well, I guess that's me.
Mean?
Huh?
Wait, mean?
No, me. Like, it's a me problem, but it's not like a universal thing. Maybe it is a universal thing, I don't know. But like being thrusted into like public eye, even though you did it yourself, but like being thrusted into it.
Yeah.
And then like obviously people are like watching your content, expecting like a video, expecting like a live, or expecting something. The expectation of like continuing to like post and like be funny and like whatever the heck. And also like
What was that?
When you like walk out the house and then you go like, you know, grocery shopping and then people come up to you and they're like, "Hey girl, I watch you." Does that not like nerve wracking to you?
It does make me anxious sometimes, but I still I think it's really cool at the end of the day. I don't know that I'm like impacting people, but making them stay better. I don't know. Like a lot of people say that they're like, your videos are so like out of box and like they make me want to be cringe myself. I don't know. So like hearing that like makes me like, oh, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm drained, but like I don't know. I like it when people recognize or like say something because it keeps me going and it makes me feel like I'm doing I don't know, contributing to the entertainment and creative arts. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
contribute in some ways. In some yes.
And it's like therapy. It's like therapy for like you and for the people watching because like everything to me everything can be cured with laughter. Yeah. And like just having a good time, whatever. And people like to laugh to like escape their normal lives. And so,
I did the same.
Yeah, like, being able to contribute to that is like very like
therapeutic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I remember it was just like I was always like awkward growing up and like but I don't know, I was always very socially awkward, so I'd stay home a lot on the weekends. But I would watch a lot of like Gail. Do you know like Chris Hemsworth or not Chris? Wait, is it Chris Hemsworth? No, it's not.
Oh. Chris Hemsworth is an actor. He's Thor.
No, that's not who it is. Chris Fleming. The show, the Gale Show. It's like a sketch show, or like I watched that a lot on YouTube, or I watched Key and Peele all the time, or I watched like just different Nathan Fielder all the time. Just like dumb little sketch stuff. It was just like a great
Mad TV growing up.
MTV?
Mad TV.
Mad TV, a little bit, yes.
I liked that one the most because I feel like that. I don't know why I thought that one was funnier. Oh, I can't say that. That's bad for me to say. But the other ones are like, and you know which one I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't find it funny. I think it's like whatever. It's like cute, whatever. But I really thought Mad TV was like hilarious.
Yeah, no, I agree. But like just different like sketch shows like that was a great escape, and like you're just having fun, you know?
Yeah. It's
don't die on me now.
What did you say?
I said don't die on me now.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's possible for me. You know, sometimes I actually feel like I'm invincible. Like sometimes, I don't know, I think that's like a disorder actually, a little bit. But I think that like if someone like were to like, you know, like pew pew me, I would literally be like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I think nothing can hurt me, to be honest with you. But that's that's just another story for another time. Yeah. But anyways, so like, what are you working on currently in this moment in time?
Um, so I've been doing stand up and stuff. So I mean, I just recently I hosted for the Hollywood Improv main room last week.
Yeah.
For Noel Miller and Trevor Wallace, and
Trevor Wallace. That name sounds familiar.
I do a lot of sketches with him, but he does. But
Oh, you
and
just told
what'd you say?
you just told me the name. We're on the phone like 5 seconds ago. That's why I said the name sounds familiar.
Um, but yeah, that, and then I just finished a comedy series, filming a comedy series.
I love hearing it. What can you say? What that's about?
Yes. So I had the pleasure to work with some great sketch comedians and great just comedians and actresses and actors on this project it's called Shank. It's coming out in the middle
Thanks.
of June. Trevor's actually in it too, so I'll say I love Trevor. A lot of really hilarious people, talented people are in it, but it's basically like a workplace comedy.
Yeah.
But it takes place like we're all just like workers at a golf course, and it's filmed in Simi Valley, and it's just basically just a little comedy of like the workplace and just the weird things that happen on a golf course.
Yeah.
So,
Is this your first time working on like such a big project?
what'd you say? I'm sorry.
Is this your first time working on a big project like this?
I've done other stuff similar. Like I did a feature film that came out last year, and I've done a few like short films and music videos and stuff. But this is probably, and I did a comedy series I was on Plex last year, but this is probably the most consistent I'd say. Like I'm like one of the first on the name card, so like
Yeah.
like
She's official.
well, I was like I'm like one of the main characters in
Yeah.
it, so it was kind of good. But it's the show's living on YouTube, and we worked really hard. It's not on YouTube yet, but it's going to come out, I think, one a week in the middle of June, I believe. But
is it like to balance that?
there's a fun balance. It
like
was.
that, this, and like personal life and stuff like that. I almost said the other word.
Oh. Yeah, no, it kind of was. That time period was a lot because it was like 12-hour days, and then afterwards I would come home like exhausted, and then I'd have to get up at 4 the next morning again. And then after I would come home and film TikToks for my page because I would still keep posting every day.
Yeah.
And then I also post on YouTube every week too. I haven't done it in a while, but I've taken a month off. But doing that and then editing and then like submitting self-tape still for other acting projects and then like working on my stand-up sets, and I'm still performing during that. It was a lot, but 100% worth it.
Do you feel like you thrive in like being like busy, always something to do, or like are you a person that kind of cracks on that kind of under that kind of pressure?
I think I'm not gonna lie, I do work better just being busy because I don't know, it just helps me staying busy. I don't know, just like moving and doing a lot just helps me get closer to my end goal more. So like, I don't know. I also just like doing stuff because I'm an anxious person. If I'm not doing something, I'm like,
yeah.
what can I do?
I'm completely opposite. I don't like to do anything. And whenever I have to do stuff,
I like my off days. Actually, no, I don't. What am I saying? I'm like, I actually do like doing stuff a lot, but there are days where I'm like, I'm tired. I'll take a day off. But that's like the beauty of doing like content creation is like, there's some days where I have it in me to film like 5 videos, and then I'll just keep it, and then I'll post it on a day where I'm not feeling too great. And yeah.
What was it? I forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give him
Huh?
grace. He's sick.
What you say?
Say, give him grace. He's sick.
Oh yeah, I have like brain fog and stuff because I'm a sick person. But yeah, I'm like literally like if you give me like three tasks to do on top of one task, I'm gonna be like literally like have a brain aneurysm, and then I feel like my head's about to explode, and I feel like I'm doing this, and then I can't, and then I drop everything. So I'm like I don't even really care. So I'm a very fold under pressure kind of girl. So
Yeah.
never try to rob a bank with me, because I will start snitching real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
You say never rob a bank with me?
huh?
You say never rob a bank with me?
Yeah, because I will start snitching real quick. I will like drop out and be like, "No, girl, I'm through."
Done.
Yeah,
Done.
and then I will like when the police catch me, I'll be like, "It was her, it was him, it was her, it was him."
Yeah, it wasn't me. Yeah, no. I could never rob.
Very that kind of ground. So like what? Oh, and you said you're working on two things, no?
Oh, I guess two projects that are already coming out are the comedy series that's coming out in mid-June, and then I have a feature film coming out at the end of July. So that the feature film is with the director and writer Gray Fagan. It's Gray's World. I don't know if you know him. He does sketch comedy as well, but he's a filmmaker originally. He went to school for film. Super talented. I've done a couple of live sketch shows with him, but I had the honor to be casted in his feature film. And there's a lot of other familiar faces in it, like Chase Keats in it, Carrington's in it, Jack Martin's in it. Jack Martin, he's another funny dude. Grace Rader's in it.
Yeah.
And,
How is it like filming with like your peers?
it's fun, and it's so much easier to like riff off of people when you know their humor.
Yeah.
Um,
I would think it was like really distracting because like I would be like cracking jokes the whole time and like not being able to be like actually serious when it's time to be serious. It would be like hard, I'm sure. Like I'm pretty sure there's lots of blooper rolls.
yeah.
That would be me. Weak.
But yeah, no, I mean, for me, I love it. I mean, because I don't know. It just makes it so much more fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like work.
I'm literally like working on a movie currently with Tubi. And it's like a movie.
You told me about this.
And it's like a movie based off of Cherry Joe and whatever the heck else that she's doing. And this is my first time like on like a big production.
Yeah.
And I'm like scared because I'm like it's gonna be lots and lots and lots of work. But it sounds fun. That's what I was asking about earlier. Do you find it hard to like balance your like social media life, personal life, and like work life when you're doing such a big project?
You're asking me how I.
No, I'm saying that's why I was asking you that earlier.
Oh.
Now I'm scared.
It is a lot. It is a lot, but it's worth it. And I think it's worth it if that's what you want to do. I mean, you explained it a little bit to me. Like, I'm like, that sounds like such a fun project. And also, like, right up your alley. Like, you're writing it. Yeah. I'm just writing part of it. Writing it?
Well, writing most of it. Not most of it. That's a lie. Me and the writer are writing it currently. And
that's what you want to do. It's like you're writing. I've never written for myself in like a big production, but that would be fun. I mean,
it is pretty fun. It's definitely like an eye-opening, like lesson learning experience. Because obviously, if I'm going to be doing this in the future, this is like getting exposure to this like realm of like working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there was another thing too. That I'm also working on another feature film, but it's like we started filming in like October, but it's kind of over the course of a year type of thing.
Yeah.
Like
would you say the characters that you're playing in these things are like completely opposite from each other, or are they in the same vein?
They're very opposite, which I've found.
Yeah. is it hard to like maintain like switching from character to character to character if you're filming everything all at the same once, all at the same once, all at the same
I
time?
mean, yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I think it's, I mean, for me, it's like I'm doing different characters every day. So for me, I feel like the switch is fairly easy. But like, especially like doing a sketch show, like live, like switching, like after 5 minutes doing a character, doing another character, like,
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, the characters are very different. Like, the last feature film that I did, it was like drama. And then the feature film that I'm filming now is like more, it's a character kind of based off of myself, like a creator that does comedy. And then the one that's coming out in July, that one's like completely crazy. I'm like a clown.
Yeah.
Complete like comedy character.
Completely
But
different.
yeah, like they're all very different. And then the comedy series one is very more grounded. It's very like myself. But there are, yeah, it's fun playing other.
You have a lot of plushies on your bed. Are they Pokemons? They're not Pokemons. That's Hello Kitty. Your plushies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, plushie kind of girl you sleep with. Do people like push those off their bed when they go to sleep, or do they sleep on top of them?
I actually have an exact. Oh, the comments are going crazy. I have an exact like little setup, so that I don't have them off my bed. They're on my bed, but like my Nemo goes on my right side, my giraffe goes on my left, and they have their own place.
Yeah. Do you make your bed every morning?
Yeah.
You're like, I make my bed in the morning kind of person. They said that like obviously that helps you start your day, but I don't do that. I lay in my bed all the time.
Yeah, I didn't make my bed at all growing up, but I am now. I don't know.
Were you Britney Spears last year for Halloween?
Yes, that's for my costume.
Yeah, wow. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Do you like, I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite holiday. What's your favorite holiday?
Halloween!
Period. Did we see each other
I
last
like
year?
Christmas.
Ugh, I hate Christmas. I'm like the Scrooge, the Grinch. I don't like, it's too festive. It's too happy. I don't like it.
I think I like it because I'm like, it's like family, warm movies.
Well, my family hates each other, so I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I just don't. I like dressing up and having fun.
Oh, same. No. That's my June. That is my time. I get like 7 costumes a year.
Do you have any like plans already for this year?
No.
I have a couple, but who knows if I'll actually do it.
I don't have any ideas. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like a lot of my costumes are like decided like the week before.
Did we see each other last year for Halloween? I'm sure we did.
I know that you were like Chucky's bride, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw. Did I see you?
Yeah, I don't think we saw each other that day. But literally planned that costume like last minute. And then it's funny because that was like the most like viral costume that I did.
Yeah.
But it was like literally just like, okay, whatever, I'll do it, I guess. But
Yeah.
it was fun.
I don't know if we saw each other. Did we?
I think we did at that one party. For that one girl whose birthday it was. Whose name I shall not say. But
Wait.
the one at No Vacancy?
Oh, I wasn't there.
Not there? No?
I was invited.
Oh.
Like I know people went, but I wasn't.
There's here. I'm just kidding.
No. I just wasn't. I don't know. Just wasn't.
Yeah.
That is close, I guess. I don't know. But I'm like, I know everyone that went. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. But let's play a game.
Okay.
Yeah. So what did you call it? I forget what it was called.
Were you like played it?
Mind Melt.
Is it Mind Melt?
That's what you
Oh
call
yeah, Mind Melt. Or you want to do the one where it's like the. Sorry, I'm like connecting my charger piece. Yeah. Or do you want to do the song one?
Huh?
Or do you want to do the song one? Should we do the Mind Melt?
Up to you.
Let's do Mind Melt, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it. Who's gonna do the countdown? I'll do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Hat. Pizza?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Toy Story. Oh shit. Shiitake mushrooms. That's what I was saying. I love those. They're so good. They're like hearty. They're good for your health, and I love to eat them. Shiitake mushrooms, too good. Okay, so huh?
You said Toy Store.
No, I said Toy Story. This one should be easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Toy Story and Pizza Hut. That's easy.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my goodness. I know what it is, but I don't know the name.
It's easy.
Oh my god, this is actually gonna kill me. I don't know the name. I'm actually so upset right now.
They're gonna say it in the comments.
Okay. I might get this wrong, but you ready?
3, 2,
1.
Pizza Planet. Yeah.
You said after, but yeah.
No. I was saying it at the same time as you.
Pizza, or I don't know.
It's kind of hard because whenever one of us talk, or we talk at the same time, it cuts out. But whatever, who cares? Let's do another round. 3, 2, 1. Church. Huh? Icon church. This is easy. 3, 2, 1. Terry Joe. Oh! Jesus!
Wait, what is wrong with me? Why didn't I think of that?
You know, hey, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go again. But not in the same. Oh, the what were we saying?
Okay, so Jesus and Terry Joe.
Yeah. I got it. 3, 2, 1. Christian. Period.
Okay. We're really good at this.
Yeah.
We need to be a bit quicker though. So like
Okay.
good
So let's give us like 2 rounds. The first round, and then we have to get it the second round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So we say the first word, and then we have to get the second one. We have to get it right on the second round.
We don't do that. Do
Hmm?
we? I mean, that would be the goal, but
Yeah. That's me making it harder for us.
harder for us. I mean, let's just do it until we get it.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. iPhone.
That was pretty good.
You said clown?
No, cloud.
Oh, and I said iPhone. Okay.
3.
2, 1. Storage. Oh.
We need to do this quicker because we're doing like 3. Okay.
Well, because I'm trying to read your lips because the audio cuts out.
You can't do that.
Okay. Well, 3, 2,
1 gigabyte.
No. We got that one.
You heard me. You can't do this.
I swear, it cut out.
Okay.
Okay, let's do like another round. 3, 2.
Wait, let's get this. 3, 2, 1.
1.
The beat.
What'd you say? I said fur. What did you say?
You start crying?
Nah, my eyes water sometimes. My eyes water sometimes. Just leave them alone.
But
I
no,
said fur. What was your word?
no, I didn't even say a word. I was literally like, let's do this beat just so we can get it quicker. I didn't say anything actually.
Okay, so you say the 1, 2, 3.
You need to promise that you're not gonna like wait for me to say it.
I'm not. I promise.
Ready?
Yeah.
2, 1, strawberry.
I got lost for a second. Actually, I forgot I was supposed to say a word. Okay, again.
Let's say the numbers.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Like quick.
Okay.
Wait, this is fun. Okay. 3.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Flower. Red flower.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Rose. What?
I ended up saying red again, but I meant to say rose. I said red rose. I was thinking rose. Stop. Red rose and rose. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Like, let's do another round. 3, 2, 1. Light. Did you say a word?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
There was no word in my head. Okay, I think I got one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Fork. Plot hole? What did you say?
Sparkles.
Sparkles and fork. Okay. 3, 2, 1. The 4th of July. What'd you say?
Silver.
Silver.
Did you say fork or fourth?
I said the 4th of July. Can it be multiple words?
I think you said fork.
Yeah, I said fork at first. You said sparkle. So I was thinking like fireworks, you're having a little dinner on 4th of July.
You're right.
Yeah. But
Okay.
where are we at 4th of July and what? Silver. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Firework. Oh.
Oh, I was thinking.
Well, that's kind of the same thing. A sparkler is a firework.
No.
Is it not?
3, 2,
1. Firecracker.
Fire! What?
I said firecracker, you said fire. Okay, there's something you need, to light both of those. 3, 2, 1, the lighter. Yeah.
You can't do that.
Well, yeah.
Quicker. We need to stop being so slow with this.
Again. 3, 2, 1. Finger. Finger and hanger?
Hair.
Hair, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Nail. What was?
I couldn't think of a word, but I started saying.
That?
No, I started saying 3, 2, 1 too early. I couldn't think of a word. But I did point with my nail.
Okay, so nail. Yes.
But I didn't say a word. Twirl. Let's say I said twirl and you said nail. 3, 2, 1. Hammer. Screwdriver. Okay, hammer, screw. Hammer, screw. Okay, we got it. 3, 2, 1. Tool.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I noticed.
Because I was gonna say screwdriver, but you just randomly said screwdriver after.
Well, yeah, because I realized I should have said screwdriver.
Um,
Yeah.
um, okay. What's just something of something that reminds me of this was wait, what was the word you said? Oh my
I
god, my
didn't say a word.
you
Or
did.
did you not say a word? I said tool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I was gonna say okay. You
Wait, 3,
three, two, one.
1.
Nettle.
Shed.
What?
I said tool shed. And you said metal.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Shovel.
Garage.
Garage and shovel.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
I think we said the same thing.
What did you say?
Oh. Oh.
I said hose.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh.
Or did you just say hose?
No, I said hose. Yeah. Well, Mitzi, that was a lovely, lovely, lovely game we just played. I really enjoyed it. I did.
Yeah.
I really loved chatting with you and getting to know you a little more apart from you on TikTok and consuming your content and stuff like that. We get to know Mitzi as Mitzi and Mitzi doing Mitzi things for Mitzi and living Mitzi's life and learning what Mitzi does on a Mitzi occasion, a Mitzi day when my name is Mitzi and I sit in my room when my name is Mitzi and I talk about being Mitzi for an hour. And we learned it today. And we learned it today. We learned it today. And we're going to learn it some more as we get to know who Mitzi is. For who Mitzi is on a daily occasion. And I'm so happy that we got the chance to witness a day in the life of Mitzi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thank you, honestly, and I applaud you. Because it's not hard. I'm sorry, it's not easy. It is hard. It's not easy, I'm sure, to be Mitzi. Because it's not easy to be me either.
You are Keelan inside Mary Jo.
Yeah, I am.
You're worth it.
Yeah. Everything in life is worth it.
At the end of the day, we all have our own little masks and wigs on, but there's a person deep inside of it.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of it. It's like a Russian egg. Like a Fabergé egg. Not a Fabergé, Robergé. Fabergé. I don't know how it is. It's a Russian doll egg. You pop it open, the Higglytown Heroes. Have you ever watched that? Did you watch that growing up?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Russian dolls.
Yeah.
Different, not eggs.
That's what it is. It's peeling back the layers of an onion like Shrek did. But and I'm so glad we got to peel your onion today.
Thank you for peeling me and ripping off my layered my layer.
And that's why we're crying now, because there's a pungent odor.
Yeah, I can feel the onions.
Yeah. But it was great. It was.
Yes, it was great. Thank you for talking and chatting with me. Yeah.
No, thank you for even coming and having this chat with me because if you didn't, we would have known Mitzi a little bit more.
Yeah.
I would have never known you're from Ohio.
No one knows.
I would have never known that there's islands in Ohio.
The more you know.
Yeah. I would have never known that about you.
You gotta go to Cedar Point now. You gotta go all the way. You gotta go to Cedar Point now, the amusement park.
Yeah. You know, I actually am afraid of amusement parks.
Really?
Well, let's just say they're afraid of me. The seats are. Try to close it. It don't close. Try to close it. It don't close.
Stop.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Nothing.
It don't close. Get on up out the seat, sir. It's not closing. So
No, I think that the problem is that you're too skinny and you slip through.
that's what it is. That's what I was trying to tell them, but they didn't see it that way. They saw it like in the complete opposite way. But you know, everything in life is about perspectives.
Yes.
So if I didn't fit in it, they said I didn't fit, right? That's the fact. It doesn't fit. But the reason I didn't fit is that I was gonna slip out.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, story time, real quick. One time I went to this thing called Pleasure Pier in Galveston with my mother, my stepdad, and my little brother. We got on this one ride that swings like this, swings like this, swings like this, and it also rotates like that. I don't know what it's called. However, we're all strapped in facing each other, and then they go around checking everybody's things. Whoop-dee, 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 whoop-dee. Everybody's going in. Everybody's going in. The kid to me said, they're like, and I'm like, they're like, you're gonna like have to suck in a little more. I'm like, it's not going down. The light's not turning green. And I'm like, sorry. Levante, get up. And then I had to get up in front of everybody sitting in a circle looking at me. And I was like, woo! Got up, walked away. My little brother comes off, gleeful, laughing. And he had a grand time telling everybody that I couldn't fit in the ride.
That is evil.
Yeah. But that was like,
You were humbled.
yeah, that was like 8 years ago.
Well, look who's laughing now.
Not me. Because I probably still couldn't fit even more now.
Because you'd slip through.